7 o'clock now. Are we ready to begin?
7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Well, welcome everyone. It's the first meeting of 2021. I'd like to welcome everyone for coming in to visit. We've got 27 participants online now, which is great. And I'll start with the membership report. The club closed 2020 with 40 members, and we begin 2021 with 34 paid up, plus 11 members who until this have until February meeting to renew. We have some new members here and one returning member, Dave Shell, plus 8 new members: Mike Lebo, Gerald Garrett, Mark Skinner and Judy Stone, Bob Silverman, Randy Smith, Tom White, and Fred Rainier. And I'd like to welcome all those new members and thank John for helping put together the membership report. In addition to that, Saturday, January 16th is a demo from Harvey Meyer, who does turnings in, he's doing a demo on the basket illusion turning. And this is through, excuse me, we teamed up with the Susquehanna Woodturners to have this demo. You can sign up through the link on their website, and Barry sent out a link for everyone to sign up. It's January 16th. It begins at 2:30 with the demo starting at 3, and it's a 3-hour demo. So I don't know if anyone had signed up. We didn't have too many members signed up already. We have some. Oh, go ahead, Mike.
I signed up this afternoon.
Oh, great.
So yeah.
So did I.
Great. And that's the story on that demo. Hopefully we can have some more members sign up. It's by joining up with Susquehanna Woodturners, we're able to bring more demos to both groups. And I know we have quite a few members who are members of both groups, so it's a good opportunity to get in to see new demos.
Sure.
Also on our agenda for tonight, just a reminder with our challenges and show and tells to be sending the photos to Doug Reeser. That way he can put together a PowerPoint or slideshow to show them off in the most efficient way and the best way for us, and then we can explain them as we go. And I also have Stephen Swanson, I believe our past president, is here, had something he wanted to share with us.
Yeah, I just wanted to explain why I was AWOL on our October meeting. I was all scheduled to lead the meeting. In fact, that morning I checked in with Barry. The other significant point is that I was in northern Minnesota at the time and in the Boundary Waters. And after I checked in with Barry in the morning, I went canoeing and capsized with my phone in the pocket.
Oh.
So that ruined my phone, and that I couldn't get in and lead the meeting. So anyway, that's why I was AWOL in October.
Oh. And you had to beg forgiveness by resigning as president. Is that what you're saying, Stephen?
I did. I did.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you were safe.
Oh, thanks, Doug.
Glad to hear it wasn't too treacherous of a endeavor.
Well, it's worth to note that just a couple of months before that, Stephen had a real health scare when he was out fishing by himself. And so we kind of started making assumptions here when he missed the meeting and couldn't be reached by phone or email or anything. And then like a Hallmark story, he appears out of nowhere a couple of days later with this story about losing his phone in the canoe.
I thought for sure his car had been stolen.
Yeah, I'm beginning to get a history here.
Maybe we just need to stay away from water.
Oh.
And on to the treasurer's report. John, if you have a report for us.
Yeah, we have $3,462.32 in the bank and $100 in petty cash. In the last 6 weeks, we've taken in 33 dues. That's $990. And we spent $250 on joining Susquehanna for the two demos, Ed Purdy and the upcoming Harvey Mayer one. And we spent $150 on the club having its own Zoom license, which will be used not tonight but going forward for coffee hours and Zooms and club meetings. I was also to give you a quick report on coffee hour. The big highlight last week was Dick Boak of Martin Guitar, the art guy who's been in charge of a lot of things at Martin for years, showed up and began to rave about wood turning. So that was a lot of fun. We continue to draw anywhere between 25 and 30 players on Thursday mornings every week. We've done 38 of them now, with number 39 coming up this week. We post the coffee hour videos on the club website for those of you who cannot attend a Thursday morning meeting. They're there on Mike Junkerth is our webmaster, and he's done a fine job of getting all kinds of stuff posted up there, including the coffee hour videos that exist. We started recording them last fall, and I think I've only forgotten to record one since then. So a big shout out to Mike. Let's see. If you haven't seen the website, please do check it out. There's lots of stuff on there. And I guess that's my digital and coffee hour report as well, Matt.
Okay. Do we need a motion to accept them into the record? Or with Zoom, we forego those?
So moved.
Okay.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. And now, Barry, report from the secretary.
Okay, it's pretty brief. I was going to announce that you, Matt Koloreski, was elected president by unanimous vote of, we had 28 members in attendance. Our bylaws require that we would have had to have 21, so we easily cleared that. And I was reelected as club secretary. So that took care of the voting duties for the beginning of the year. And Darlene explained the year-long challenge project, and there were 14 members that submitted entries for the December, I keep wanting to say contest, but it's not, it's challenge. And that challenge was to make an ornament, and given the time of the year, we assumed it was a Christmas ornament, or at least I did, with a 3-inch finial. Last month, the treasurer reported $3,008.42. And the final item is the executive committee has been talking a little bit about creating member profiles to put on our website under a members heading. And I don't know, John, Doug, and Mike, what extent you guys have done that, or?
We're experimenting with that, and we'll be reporting back to you next month with how we're going to go forward with that.
Okay, what's been talked about so far was what the content of a member could submit whatever they wanted to, but what we talked about was kind of like your professional background, your wood turning experience, if you will, some photos of your work, just a member profile so that the rest of the members know you as somebody more than just the person who appears at meetings or here on Zoom, and maybe some connection might be made about your historical background or profession or what have you. So just something to think about coming up. That's it.
I think that's a great idea. Thanks,
And it's
Sean.
just this month we had we've got a bunch of new members, and we are disconnected from each other in terms of not being able to be in the same room. And so the ability to, like we would mingle at the beginning or mingle at the end, you don't have that same ability here. And so I know I would appreciate having the opportunity to get to know folks that way, in lieu of being able to be together in person.
The idea is for it to be strictly voluntary, and you can post as little or as much information about yourself as you would like, or none at all. If you don't want to be on the website, that's fine too.
Whether we're meeting or not, I would really enjoy knowing more about the people in the club. We meet once a month and say hello and shoot the bull, and I really would enjoy knowing more about the members. Thank you very much.
Let me add to that. We've done 6 or so shop visits with using the phone cam. They're posted on the website as well. Those are the coffee hour videos. And I sort of had the idea that over the next year we might get around to everyone, or most of you all anyhow. A little 10-minute glimpse of your wood stash.
Is there a chance of getting phone numbers and addresses of all the members?
I've been sending that out pretty much only about twice a year or so, Jack. I'll send another, since we have 7 new members, I'll go ahead and send an updated list out to all the members. It's the email, phone, and physical address for each member.
Thank you.
Jack,
We may want to wait till February when we get all our members. There are some people that are still joining. Maybe by mid-February would be a great time to do that.
And Barry, I think you should add that I think the executive and everyone was very careful to say that information, phone numbers and email addresses would not be included in the website, on the website at all, because the website is not password protected. So
right, this is just a separate email to inform everybody.
If you choose to put it on the website, we're not going to take it down from the website committee, but this is the only way that information will go onto the website is by you posting it yourself.
We'll have more Mike is working on a form that we can use to begin to gather this kind of information that you can opt in or opt out of. And we'll be looking at that and working on that over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, John and Doug, the Susquehanna Woodturners has a member, club member list on our website. It's protected by a logon ID, and you need an ID and an account to access it. It can't be indexed by search engines, or it isn't accessible to hackers or spammers. We have basic information, contact info, a skill set, any special tools and what kind of lathe you have. And we make that available to our members. And if anybody wants to see it, I'll be happy to show it to you.
If you guys need any website help, I was a web designer for 26 years and owned my own company. I'll be happy to help.
Thanks, Dave.
Oh. Thanks, Dave.
I think we've gone back and forth, just to give you guys a backstory here. John and Doug and I have gone back and forth on and actually had set up a set of pages that required each person to come in and register, create their own password, etc. And that would have been behind the firewall of the website. And we decided that it might be a little too complex for the purpose of what we were trying to accomplish here. Now, we will certainly, as you submit information, if there's feeling that information is being put there that might put you at risk, we'll be in touch with you and we can help scrub that off. The concern here is obviously your safety and your identification. For instance, I know now where I can pick up a nice hollow body guitar if I go to Larry's and I knock on his front door and send someone in the back door to grab the guitar over his left shoulder. But yeah, we'll be very careful, and we'll work out the forms. That's what John's saying. The next 2 or 3 weeks, we're going to go through, and by next month's meeting, we'll have this laid out and ready to move. Dave, I'll probably be reaching out to you for a couple of things around the. So.
Thanks so much, John, Doug, and Mike, for working on that and getting that going. We have a motion to accept the secretary's report.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, and now we can move on to this month's show and tell.